Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. First of all, I pay my respects and pranams unto Nitya-lila Prishna Vishnupada Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Nayangar Swayam Maharaj, Ananta Koti Vaishnav. Thereafter, all the Guru Parampara, my unlimited Dhanavad pranams, and present on the Vyasa Vyas representative Bhaktivedanta Maharaj, and to Shanta Maharaj, Dhanavad pranams, and to Radha Vinod Bihari Ji, Raman Bihari Ji, and to Srimad Bhagavatam and all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavas. Today is the fifth day. Yesterday was Krishna's appearance day, Krishna's birthday. Devaki was Vasudev's first wife. Vasudev had many wives. Devaki was much younger. Vasudev was very truthful, honest. And he had controlled his, he had learned to control his senses. So he was known also as Indrajit, in the general sense of the word. Kans was taking the chariot, and he heard the aerial voice, "Your sister, whom you're taking so lovingly to her home, a new home." We heard yesterday. Thereafter, Vasudev made a promise that every child that was born of Devaki he would hand over to him. Now one question arises. How Vasudev saw that the babies were killed right in front of his eyes. If Vasudev wanted, he could have taken sannyas. He was controlled his senses. Then and not had any children. And if there were no children, then Kans would not have been able to kill. Why he witnessed the killing of his 6 sons every year, one child. And six children were killed in this way. Our acharyas have said, with this regard, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and Jiva Goswami Pad. Vasudev was Krishna's unalloyed devotee. in previous birth he had asked for a benediction that I would have a child as like you. He wasn't. His main purpose was when Krishna would appear as his child. With this enthusiasm, he passed his days. When he found out that Krishna would be the 8th child and will appear in his household, and that Kansa would kill him, he could not wait for the 8th child to appear. If one child was born every year, it would take 8 years for the child to be born. So very quickly, he begot a child each year. The 7th child was Balaram, and the 8th Krishna appeared. Vasudev's son Vasudev appeared. Here our acharyas have spoken and said, like in her pregnancy was not of 9 months. That which is transcendental. Why did Krishna appear in the womb in which 6 previous child were conceived? That transcendental thing does not connect. That thing which is transcendental cannot connect with those things that are mundane or material. In these 6 children being killed, there is a great depth of understanding. I am presenting before you what our acharyas have said. Brahmaji's Manasputra, we had one Manasputra, Marichi. Manasputra meaning a child born of the mind, his name. These were 6 children of Marichi, and they lived in Brahmalok. Brahmaji's son Marichi and Marichi's 6 children, meaning Brahmaji's grandchildren. As many Brahmaji begot children not through a wife or a female, but from his own body. One beautiful child was born called Tilottama, and Brahmaji ran after Tilottama, and these 6 children, his grandchildren, laughed at Brahmaji. Brahmaji was doing something that was not right, and the grandchildren were laughing at the grandfather, and the grandfather, Brahma, cursed the 6 children of Marichi, and to be born in the dynasty of Asuras, because they were behaving as Asuras. They begged forgiveness. But how will we be delivered? This curse cannot be withdrawn. Then Brahmaji said, in Dvaraka, Krishna will come. When you take the remnants of the Lord, then you will be delivered. And due to this curse, these 6 children, not Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha's Kalnimi, Kalnimi was born. This was the time of Narayan from Brahmalok. Kalnimi was an enemy of Vishnu, and he appeared in the dynasty of Vishnu. These 6 children appeared as the sons of Kalnimi. Even Kalnimi, they cursed these 6. You will die from the hands of your father. These 6 had 2 curses. First, to be born in the dynasty of demons, and the second curse was to be killed by the hands of their father. And now being very morose. Here, Bhagavan Vishnu killed Kalnimi with his Sudarshan chakra. When Hiranyakashipu's son Prahlad's son Virochan, and Virochan's son Bali Maharaj gave Vaman Dev 3 steps of land. Then the 3rd foot, he had nowhere else to give, nothing else to give. He gave his head and pushed him into the lower planets known as Sutal Lok. These 6 children were staying with Bali Maharaj, whose father, they were Kalnemi's sons. Now these 6 children were orphans. They were living with Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj, they also followed their father to Sutal Lok. When the first conception of Devaki, the Lord took the first son and put that child in the womb of Devaki. When that child was born, Kans killed. The curse was that he would die from the hands of their own father. Like Kalnimi had killed those 6. If this was not to happen, then they could not be delivered from their curse. Krishna killed Kansa. Vasudev came to Devaki. Devaki expressed one desire. Your 6 elder brothers, Devaki understood Krishna to be Bhagavan. Then she asked for the 6 children to be brought back. When somebody dies in the normal sense, they cannot be found again. There's this Hindi proverb that when one dies, nobody knows where they go. Nobody can find them. Great rishis and saints, sadhus, gurus, all have left. We perform bhakti and keep them close to us. But where they have gone, we do not know. Here, Bhagavan, Shri Krishna, he went to Sutalok and took the 6 children to Devaki. And Devaki, they took milk from the breast of Devaki. And that was the remnants of Krishna. And then they were liberated. then the second curse was liberated. In this way, in our Shastras, all the pastimes in our scriptures, there are many reasons. And one more thing. Bhagavan, where he stays, is called the transcendental abode. In Golok Vrindavana, Krishna stays in Golok Vrindavana. That is greater than this Brahmanda. That Golok Vrindavana, where we go by bus, there is one Golok Vrindavana. There, where we go, Gokul, Barsani. In this Prakat, manifest abode, and that is in the spiritual world is known as aprakat, unmanifest. When he comes from the unmanifest and performs pastime here in the manifest world, he brings his whole abode and is not joined with cement. This material world, where even in this world it's transcendental, but it is manifest. When he finishes his pastime, then he becomes unmanifest. That he is ever present in his unmanifested abode. So we're saying this because when he comes to this manifest world, he takes birth from the birth of Mother Yashoda. This birth pastime, Mother Yashoda thinks that he is his son. In the unmanifest pastime, Mother Yashoda is there and she is eternally there, but there is no need for a birth to take place. Therefore, there is conception there that he has taken birth, but the pastime does not actually take place. It takes place here, in this manifest world. In the unmanifest abode, there is some difference to the ones that happen here. Like the Lord killed many demons. In the unmanifest abode, he does not practically kill them. There's only the impression that they are being killed. Krishna killed Agasur, Bakasur. This bhav, this mood is there. Here they actually are present and they are actually killed. We have entered into the pastime of Sri Krishna. This is the face of Srimad Bhagavatam. And there is ras, full of ras. Try and drink this ras. Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Namaskrityam narviceva narotamam devim saraswatim vyasam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Nitya-lila Prishna-mushpada Satarashri Srimad Bhakti-vedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj and his lotus feet, I offer unlimited Dandavat pranams, and my Shiksha Guru Path, Nitya-lila Prishna-mushpada Satarashri Srimad Bhakti-vedanta 9 Goswami Maharaj, his lotus feet, I offer my unlimited Dandavat pranams, and Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, and present on the Vyasa-san, Srila Bhaktivedanta 1 Goswami Maharaj, and Ramachandra Prabhu, and all the Vaishnavas, and all the devotees, and the Lord Supreme Radharaman Bihari, my Dandavat pranams. Srimad Bhagavatam. This is the 5th day. This is Krishna's appearance, pastimes. Some people, they're from Mathura. Once Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Gurudev, was there in Gokul. They asked, where did Krishna take birth? The Gokul Pandas, they said that he was in Mathura. And then he took the mic and said, no. Gokul's Pandas eating the sweets of Mathura, they have forgotten where Krishna has appeared. Lala ki jai. In this Bhagavad Shlok, the inner meanings, deep, it's been hidden. And the sadhus, they have take these deeper meanings and tell us that the essence of Gaudiya Math, this hidden secret, is not known to everyone. For this reason, Krishna Bhagavan is one Krishna. In Tattva Vichar, there are 3. Purna, purnatara, purnatama. Just in degrees in English, positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Beautiful, most beautiful, most beautiful. Mathura is Purnata, and in Vrindavan is Purnatam. For this reason, if we have to perform bhajan, who do we perform? Brajendra Nandan, Dwarkadish, or Matharesh Krishna? Rajendra Nandan. Sri Vrindavana Bihari Lal ki jai. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. He is a worshipful deity. Sri Chaitanya, he has established this truth. Rajesh Tadhama Vrindavan. This evidence is where? Srimad Bhagavatam Pramana. This is my firm conviction. Param Rasi Krishna. The jiva's goal. We were talking about Samanda yesterday. Charat. Where do we have to reach? That Ras study. That Lakshmi ji, that Narayan is there. That Lakshmi is not getting the qualification. This is such a difficult thing. When we see the picture of Lakshmi there, she's giving blessings. She's performing austerities in Vrindavan, in Belvan. She's there established, having folded arms. Why? Because she desires, that she wants to go to Krishna, leaving her husband Narayan. Narayan and Krishna are one in Tattva. Aishwarya Bhav and Krishna is Madhurya. For this reason, there is no fault. What does she want performing this austerity? She says, I want to enter into your Raslila. Then, if you want, then you have to become a gopi. And you have to take birth in the womb of a gopa. Then you will have to make cow dung patties. You will have to associate with the gopa. This is not possible. I cannot do this. So even today, she is performing austerities. This is the paramour mood, that which the conjugal relationship in the Mahishis of Dvaraka, the queens of Dvaraka, who are serving Krishna as husband and wife here, and in Vrindavan as beloved, lover and beloved. That's why there are 4 qualities more which are not anywhere. Prachana kamata, suldulabhata, bhamata, nivaranata. These 4 qualities are prominent here. That is why the love in Vrindavan is the topmost. Kubja, that Kubja, who in Ramlila had a nose cut, had appeared in Krishna's pastime. Why cut the nose and ears so that nobody else would want her? That's why we cover the plate. That's why we cover the plate when we offer bhog to Thakurji, that nobody else sees the offering and their eyes do not catch the offering. In Parakivya Samartharati. This potency is so great. She is able to control the innumerable Brahmandas. Those who are not devotees of Krishna, they will not believe this. By the mercy of Shri Gurudev, I am here. Krishna, sometimes he is told by Srimati Radhika, and he is sent away by her, and he falls at their feet and asks for forgiveness. For this reason, Jayadev Goswami has said this verse, he could not write this verse incomplete. That is our worshipable deity. Please bless me. I can have that mood in my life, even one drop of it. Then my life would be auspicious. We try to find this mood in the Srimad Bhagavatam, in the chapter on Navayogendra Samvad. That our Krishna Vana, that who is not black, who has appeared in this yuga as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This subject is very grave. I am praying to you. Please bless me that from the blessings of the Guru Parampara, Kalpatrubhyascha Kripasindhayach Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo Shampoo.
तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम विश्वपादाय गौराविष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तवनिति नामिने। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त श्यामकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वृंदाय तुलसीदेवे प्रियाय केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। आं चापलपत्रुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। बोलिए हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। एक बार दोबारा से बोलिए हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। सर्वप्रथम अपने गुरुपाद पर ओम विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र सत्य श्री भक्तिवेदांत श्री गुरुदेव वन महाराज जी के चरणों में कोटि कोटि बार दंडवत प्रणाम करता हूँ और उनके कृपा की वांछा करता हूँ।
I'm begging for their mercy of my Gurudev.
भक्तिवेदांत श्री महाराज यो नित्य लाभ विष्णु विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र सत्य श्री श्रीमद भक्तिवेदांत श्री नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज यो नित्य लाभ विष्णु विष्णुपाद स्तोत्र सत्य श्री श्रीमद भक्तिवेदांत श्री विक्रम गोस्वामी महाराज के चरण कमल में कोटि कोटि बार प्रणाम करता हूँ और उनकी कृपा की वांछा करता हूँ।
By their mercy, I am
यहाँ पर
begging
and
Shant Maharaj,
पूज्यपाद रामचंद्र प्रभु जी कोटि कोटि बार दंडवत प्रणाम करता हूँ और उनकी कृपा की प्रार्थना करता हूँ।
I'm begging for their mercy.
आज
Today,
श्रीमद् भागवतम का
Srimad
पंचम
Bhagavatam's 5th day,
और हम सब लोग श्रीमद् भागवतम की कथा को बार बार श्रवण भी कर चुके हैं।
we have heard
तो पुनः
Srimad Bhagavatam again and again.
श्रवण करने की क्या आवश्यकता है?
What is the need to hear again and again?
भागवतम को क्यों श्रवण किया जाए?
And
तो कहते हैं
so it is said,
जब पुनः पुनः श्रीमद्
when we listen to Bhagavatam again and again,
तो क्या होगा उसमें से
what will happen?
सर्वदा दिव्य और नव रस युक्त हमें भगवान के बारे में जानकारी मिलेगी।
We will learn about the Supreme Personality of God.
आप लोगों ने श्रवण किया है कि
That we have heard
एक श्लोक में कहा गया कि
in one shloka.
प्रोक्तम नित्यम भागवतम।
In this shloka,
श्री गौतम ऋषि
Gautam Rishi is saying, who?
अम्बरीश महाराज को
Ambrish Maharaj.
कि नित्य श्री भगवान की कथाओं को श्रवण
By listening to the pastimes of the Lord continuously, we will be freed from this repeated cycle of birth and death, and we can engage in this loving service of the Lord. And then we have to read the Srimad Bhagavatam, or we'll have to listen to the Srimad Bhagavatam. I want to remind you that the Lord is present in everyone, and His potency is also there. But we do not know how to retrieve this. Just You've forgotten your potency. That's why we are listening. We're not listening continuously, we're not reading continuously. So the example is given. Like in the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra, when Sita was kidnapped by Ravana, when he went to find out where she was, they were sitting on the bank of the ocean, on the shore of the ocean. Who can cross over this ocean? Jamwat said, I have become old, I can go. I may not be able to come back. Nal, Neel, who were there, they can go, or in one form or another. But there was one personality, like Hanuman. He had forgotten his potency. Jamwant had inspired him to remember his potency. And he was able to go. This is our condition, that we have forgotten our potency. But we have forgotten. Then we can improve our life and we can attain a better position. Maharaja spoke of something very nice. Shri Krishna's birth took place. It was in. Everybody says it was in Mathura. We have seen this. It is in Mathura. But our Gaudiya Vaishnavas, no. Krishna's birth was not in Mathura. Gokul. It was in Gokul. If it was in Gokul, then Vasudev's child, who is he? Is Krishna, but Vishnu.
जब ये वाले श्री कृष्ण को लेके कौन वसुदेव जी जा रहे हैं और वहां पे क्या हुआ ये श्री कृष्ण वहां वाले श्री कृष्ण में
Vasudev crossed the river and took the Krishna took a child from the child from Gokul back to Mathura.
वो किसी को मारना नहीं जानते वो सिर्फ प्रेम करना जानते हैं केवल और केवल प्रेम ही
And in his pastimes, Krishna killed many demons. Krishna does not know how to kill anyone. He only knows how to love. So who are these people, persons that they kill? Brajendra Nandan Shyama Sundar, he only loves. It is the Vishnu inside Krishna that kills. So who should we worship? Brajendra Nandan or Dwarkadish or Mathuradish or Dwarkadish?
भजन किसका करना है कहते हैं आराध्यो भगवान ब्रजेश तनयस उनका भजन करना है
that personality we have to worship who is in Vrindavana
जिनका धाम कहाँ है
Vrindavana whose abode is Vrindavan.
इसका प्रमाण क्या है कह रहे श्रीमद् भागवतम प्रमाणम
The Srimad Bhagavatam is the evidence of this.
इसका मत है कह रहे श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु मतमिदं
This is the conception of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So our goal, we should worship Sri Brajendran Shamsundar. Prem is the highest aspect of this relationship. This is one verse.
प्रेमी कहे प्रेम को पंथ यही रहु अकर सूझे शोभायन में मन तो है मिले विश्राम यही ब्रह्मांड किशोरी की पायन.
थोड़ा सा अलग है लेकिन इसमें
my verse is a little different, but
प्रेम सरोवर छाड़ के तो भटके क्यों चित्त की चाहन में जहाँ गेंदा गुलाब अनेक खिले बैठे क्यों करीली की चाहन में हे मन तो मिले विश्राम वहीं वृषभानु दुलारी के पायन में.
The meaning of it, this in essence, that best thing is Srimati Radhika's to take shelter of her lotus feet and attain her dust. We have to worship Shyam Sundar, but where will the mind get rest? And at the feet of Srimati Radhika. There's one speciality in this thought. We have to get all these things. We have to surrender into the Guru's lotus feet. Another verse. If one who is worshipping the infallible Achyuta, they will attain perfection. Whether they get their perfection or not. But if a devotee worships the devotee of the devotee, it is certain that they will achieve their goal. So one has to take shelter of the lotus feet of Shri Gurudev. I will speak one more thing and then stop. I know that you want to listen to Gurudev. I have taken your very valuable time. Your birth is on this world, in this Bharat, in this country. Who should we worship? But if we don't know who to worship while being born in the country where Shri Krishna has been born, this is very unfortunate. So, we are glorifying this land, but we are not glorifying the personality who made this land famous. The demigods are present, ever present in protecting this planet. The Lord appeared here. Listen carefully. If you have understood this, you have understood everything. If you look at the ocean, if you look from all sides, surrounded this land is the three oceans, and on the north is the Himalayas. It's established there to protect. This world, this land is famous in all the world. जहाँ जन्म लिए श्री रामचंद्र ने लोक धर्म दर्शाया है, गुरु पित माता का यह अनुपम पाठ पढ़ाया है। कहे जहाँ जानकी ने बन जाकर पति सेवा दर्शाई है, देश वही है जहाँ कृष्ण ने गीता सुना सनात किया। Glorifying this land where all the sages, rishis, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam and all the literatures have manifested from. And the importance of taking shelter of the lotus feet of Shri Guru. Alexander the Great, जिसके बारे में कहा जाता है, वो जब पूरी जगह लगभग कहते हैं 70% जगह पे उसने कब्जा कर लिया, तो थोड़ा बचा था, उसने बोला भारत भूमि पे भी मैं चाहता हूँ और उस पे भी कब्जा करना चाहता हूँ। तो उसने अपने गुरु से बोला, तुम सुनना, मतलब इसमें कितना ज्यादा रश है हमारे इस भारत की कि गुरु पदाश्रय भी नहीं किया तो कितना दुर्भाग्य है। So, Prabhuji is describing the importance of taking shelter of Shri Guru. अपने गुरु जी से बोलता है, क्या बोलता है? कहते हैं गुरुदेव आपके लिए क्या क्या लाऊंगा, विजय डंका बजाकर हिंद से जब लौट आऊंगा। सुनना, Well, it's taking the history of India. One person called Sikandar, he wanted to conquer all of India. And he told his Guru that, what will I bring you back? When I come back after having conquered this land of Hind, Bharat,
कि
India.
जब आप भारत जाओगे तो एक काम करना, हमारे वास्ते भारत से एक ज्ञानी गुरु लाना। सबसे पहली बात
First thing is bring back a very learned guru.
जो पूरी दुनिया को जीत रहा है,
Well, after having conquered this land, I will bring back one very learned guru. And do not forget our personalities of Ram and Sita.
तो एक बांस की बंसी भी ले आना, उसे बजाकर हम भी देखेंगे कि कैसा स्वर है मुस्कान। तो कहता है चलो ठीक है, इतना ले आओगे तो अगर संभव होगा तो एक चीज और ले आना। क्या?
Just if you have chance to bring another thing, if you bring back a bamboo flute, then I will know what is the power of the flute. And if you come back, bring another thing, bring the Ganga water. The teaching behind this is that this land of Bharat Bhumi is such that you'll find the loving exchanges of the Brajvasis. I pray to you all in this human birth, if you want to make it fulfilled, then surrender unto the lotus feet of Shri Guru and perform bhajan to the Lord. And there is no other greater aim or goal. There I stop. And to engage our life in the service of Guru and Vaishnava. Vaishnava. Ramani Shiromani.
इस कथा के जो मुख्य आयोजक जो है, विशेष करके इसमें भागवत कथा की जो आयोजन जो कुछ भी है, आयोजिका, संवादिका, रमणी शिरोमणि, इसके लिए और
and Sudevi Dasi, the sponsors of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Prabhuji, and Vishnudev Prabhu. Talia Prabhu. Jai Haribo. We have to listen to Harikatha, but to arrange that, it's such a headache. It's not so simple. I have to stop all other activities and satisfy all the needs of what is needs. In not being able to do anything in the house, and so many days before, we have to prepare. Maybe 10-15 days. If I say I'm coming to your house tomorrow, no, come after 4 days, because I'm not ready to receive you. So, but to arrange such a large Bhagavat-saptaha and even 1,000 plus people, 1,100 people, 1,200 people, to arrange prasad for such, it's not an ordinary thing. These devotees have, from 6 months before, they have endeavored very hard. They are Gurudevs. They are recipients of the mercy of Srila Gurudev. Please. And in the future, that we are able to organize a saptaha of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauravani. I am praying to them. Please speak something. There you go. First of all, I pay my obeisances to my Gurudev Srila Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj and his lotus feet, and Bhaktivedanta Shanta Maharaj, Pranam, Ramachandra Prabhuji ko Pranam, Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, and devotees. It's all the devotees who are new. I pay my respectful obeisances. This Gurudev is saying this very wonderful arrangement, because this is a austere yajna, means sacrifice. There are many people perform sacrifices, but in this sacrifice, in this yajna sacrifice, the glories of Krishna are being given. Which, for what reason? So that all the dirty things in our hearts can be cleaned, and the heart become very clean and pure. Just like Gurudev gives the example, when a friend invites another friend to their house, if they're not able to offer a nice seat for them, then the friend themselves come and clean that place and sit, make a seat suitable for them. These threefold miseries of material nature, we can become free of them. The bound, conditioned living entity, there are four doshas: Brahma, Pramad, Vipalipsa, Karanapat. And in the living entities, they have the cheating propensity. And everything is limited in this material world. But when we listen to Krishna Katha, we become free from all our faults, because our hearts becomes clear, clean, pure. We have to advance in our bhakti and devotion. We have to take shelter of the Vaishnavas and Sri Guru. Until we cannot do this, then we cannot enter into the realm of bhakti. We endeavor so many things in the material sphere to attain and perform so many different obstacles. But in this path also we have to start by taking a spiritual master. And this is a very, very important point. Until we do this, we cannot come out of this cycle of repeated birth and death that we have been going through, 84 million species of life. by some fortune, we attain the lotus feet of Shri Guru and get a chance to come out of this repeated cycle of birth and death. When Krishna came, he gave this prem only to a limited group of people, but Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given this to the whole world. The Gaudiya Vaishnavas are doing this, and they have given us the identity of the spiritual identity of the living entity. But we have forgotten this identity, that we are the eternal servants of Krishna. We have become the servants of the illusory potency. We become disillusioned by all the things and distracted from our goal by collecting so many things of this material world until we have this gross body. This will be there. When we leave this body, then everything we have collected in this world we will have to leave behind. We will only take back that which we have collected spiritually, like the chanting of the holy name, Bhagavat-nam. This katha, this has been possible by the blessings of Shri Guru and the Vaishnavas. So we should listen carefully to this katha. What will happen? We will develop taste in chanting the holy names of the Lord. Those people who are listening to Harikatha but not developing a ruchi to chant, then they have not really listened to the Harikatha. So if we take out some time from our daily activities and take some time to listen to Harikatha, our Gurudev's schedule is such. He's preaching so many places around the world. If you, sometimes Australia, Canada, Brazil, yeah. And he comes from this very busy schedule, and he comes here to bless us and bring auspiciousness to us. And our Vaishnavas, who have joined us, we should be careful not to waste any of time, so that we can have something auspicious happen in our life. By through the media of the ears, they will purify our heart, and after that we will get so much happiness. Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So it is very important to take shelter of Shri Guru. We do not know, very uncertain that when we will leave our body. And before that, we should do something beneficial for our lives. We should take shelter of Sadguru, pure Guru. Those who are in the line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who are preaching the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all around the world, then we will gain auspiciousness in our life. What Guru says, the Guru is known different from the Lord. They are the form of the Lord. Lord is Vishay Vigra, and the Lord is the spiritual master is the shelter of that service. We have to serve the Ashray Vigra. if we take shelter of that shelter, then we will be able to know how to serve the object of our worship. And if we want to enter into the moods of Krishna's loving exchanges, we will have to chant Harinam and take shelter of the devotees of the Lord. So having said this, I rest. For those who have come, whoever wants to take Harinam, Diksha mantra, wants to chant, please come forward. Come forward when you have time. Jai Shri Gopatra-vyascha, Kripasindhu-vevacha, Putana-mokshana-lila. Ki Jai. So Devaki is also contribute a lot. I'm asking her to speak 2 words. Pran Govinda. Pran. If the life is not there, then Govinda would not be there. And it's Sham. Sham. He will recite so many shlokas. Their mother and father are very wonderful. They make such nice dahlia. It's Sudevi's mother. Come stand.
नमो विष्णु पद्मने राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत शिला नारायण गोस्वामी इति नामिने नमो विष्णु पदाय गौर पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत श्री कृष्ण गोस्वामी इति नामिने वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः.
First of all, I pay my best to Nitya Prabhupada, Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and his lotus feet, unlimited Dhanvat pranams. Thereafter, my Shiksha Guru, Nitya Bhaktivedanta, Van Goswami Maharaj, unlimited times. Thereafter, Vedanta Maharaj, and present Pujapad Ramachandra Prabhu, and the unlimited Dhanva pranams, and all the Vaishnavas. I pay my obeisances accordingly, respectfully. Gurudev, who has arranged this Srimad Bhagavatam, he is himself doing it. He is just, we are just instrumental in this. Gurudev is motivating everyone. And he is engaging everyone. If I speak about myself personally, I do not have that desire to serve the Vaishnavas, and Gurudev is forcing me, bringing me. This is the mercy of the Vaishnavas. That jiva who is entrapped in the illusory potency and does not want to come towards the Lord, they have brought us from the Tatastha Shakti. That we, at that point, we turned away from the Lord and we came to this material world. And now Gurudev is engaging us again and again in the service of the Lord. He wants to take us back to the lotus feet of the Lord. I am praying to Gurudev again and again. Always keep us in his service and serve the Lord with that mood which he himself has taken and he himself is serving. And how our Gurudev is always engaged, not wasting any minute. If I can for a moment serve in that way, then this human birth is very, very rare, and if we have attained it, we are very fortunate. We cannot imagine how we have joined this line and how we have attained this service. That mood we're trying to get. Gurudev has explained we have to attain the goal of Radha Dasyam. If anyone's to ask any small child, then they're able to answer in that way that our goal is Radha Dasyam, Manjari Bhav. Like our Gurudev, tells us, when we leave our home, we have to know where we're going, we have to book our ticket accordingly, and then make all the arrangements. What is the weather there? What will we have to eat, etc. And we will prepare accordingly. And so Gurudev is preparing all the young children to know that their goal of Radha Dasyam and how to prepare for that. And our Gurudev, Guru Varga is teaching us this again and again. But those who do not want to learn, and how we can come out of this Maya, illusory potency, and serve the Vaishnavas. Where should we go? To the lotus feet of Srimati Radhi. We want to take Radha Bhav. This our Gurudev Raman Manjari. We are trying to reach that goal. He has blessed us, putting his hands on our head, and he has shown us the path and has left us in this condition. My prayer is that mood we're trying to get, our Gurudev will continue to bless us. That which we have already got, we just haven't realized it. And may he always keep us in his service. And then we can all together serve in this way. Pran Prabhu, speak 2 words. Oh.
अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमो
विष्णुपदाय
नमो विष्णुपदाय गौरवैष्णवभूतदेशे श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नामः।
First of all, I pay my Dandavat pranams to my Gurudev, Om Vishnupad, Adhistatara Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Bhagavan Goswami Maharaj. Thereafter, Bhaktivedanta Shant Maharaj and Pujapad Ramachandra Purna and Vaishnavas. My Dandavat pranams. Gurudev has requested me to speak something. I will try. So we are listening to Gurudev for the last 4 days, and today is the 5th day. Whatever he has spoken, we have heard. Do not leave it here, what he has spoken. The real purpose of listening is to remember. So how can we remember? When we go home, we should try our family, our friends, mother and father, we can speak to them. Even if going to the office, anyone we meet, we can discuss what we have heard. We remember this and discuss this with others, then our ability to remember will increase. The Vaishnavas, the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Srimad Bhagavatam, Rupa Goswami and all the other Goswamis, this you will not find anywhere. They will learn how to earn money, how to gain things of this material world. But only in the Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition will you learn how to attain this more transcendental wealth. And through the books, and Srila Maharaj and it's produced many books, and the devotees who have helped with that, like Sri Madhusmita Sri Radha, how Srimati Radhika has appeared in different kalpas. If you've listened to Bhagavatam for many years, you will not have heard this in anyone else's Bhagavad Katha. If we listen to Srila Maharaj's Gurudev's Katha, we hear that Srimati Radhika has killed 2 demons, and his book Brahma Gita. We've been picking up Bhagavatam from our young age, but when we hear Gurudev's Brahma Gita, we understand Srimati Radhika's mood, how she is talking to the bumblebee. We don't get this from ordinary hearing or reading. So our prayer is, please get those books and trying to understand the moods of those books, and you will get those moods from Srila Gurudev's books. As saying, I pray of my Dhanvat pranams to Srila Gurudev. Jai. Hare.
Ramachandra, Radhika, Kriyamani, Shri Srimad Bhakti-Vinaya Goswami, Tinamane, Vancha Kaltatvashya, Kripa Sindhunancha, Patitanam Bhavnebhyo Vaishnava, Namo Namah. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta-Vrinda, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Maharaj is all of a sudden called me up, and I'm not prepared. And because you hadn't come, I hadn't called you. You've only just come. So, he says that we have all done this
function, but actually it is him that has arranged it. He's giving credit to everybody else, but he is the one to be credited. He's sprinkling, he's showering his mercy on us in this way. We are grihasthas and very busy in our activities, but he is reminding us what the goal of our life is. Prayojan, our goal. Maharaji come, he does Srimad Bhagavatam from time to time. It will be in Bhuj, and then it will be in Narela, and again in Delhi. Maharaji is showering his mercy on everyone. Jakalpatrabhyasya kripa sindhubhyacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavyo namo namo. Sadhan Bihari Lal ki jai.
जय श्री राधे। तो लाला को कल ब्रज में जन्म धरा गोकुल में और ब्रजवासियों ने दर्शन किया। अब एक गोपी का भाव है, कन्हैया को रात में चिंतन कर रहे हैं कि कब मेरी घर आए हो और कब मैं माखन से खिलाऊंगी। भगवान भक्त बख्तर है तो क्यों नहीं वह गोपी के घर एक दिन जाएंगे। धरवाइए लगाए बगैर नहीं गुजरिया, तू रोज रोज मेरे चिंतन करवा दी। आज मैं आगो बता कहा मेरे खोल ना साकर के बाद खोल। ये ब्रज का रसिया है। तू यह ब्रज की भोली नारी, मैं यह ब्रज को प्रेम दिलाई, क्यों ना मुझे प्रीत लगावे। अब मैं आग वो बता कहाँ गए हैं, लगाए ले प्रीत गुजरिया, प्रीत गुजरिया। Yeah. जोगों को प्रेम से मोह बुलावे, पापों पे मेरे मन भावे। अब कहा गए हवाई माखन को गुजरिया चखाए, थोड़ा सा कनेक्शन चखाए, मैंने बहुत प्यार से मेरे लिए बुलाया। चखाए माखन को गुजरिया, चखाए माखन को गुजरिया, सिर पे मोर मुकुट पहराए दे और कर फुलन माला। देखो ये गुजरिया वाली ग्रंथ है ये, बहुत दिन बाद चिंतन करते करते कन्हैया भक्तवत्सल है ना, तो देखिए बाहर जुड़ गए ऊपर से। ये हाँ, ये मेरी बहुत सहेली पुरानी गोपी है। हाँ, और ये कहाँ से आई है? कामगन से आई है महाराज जी ये। हाँ, लगाए दे तो जाके गुजरिया, लगाए दे तो जाके गुजरिया, बहुत दिन से बुलाया ही गुजरिया बता बड़ी उदास है गुजरिया, लेकिन मैं अब बता आए हो कहाँ से
Krishna
After
Nitya-lila,
Nitya-lila,
Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtottara
Srimad
Bhakti-Vedanta
Swami Maharaj and present
Prabhupada Charan, Srila Shantu Maharaj,
Srimad Shantu
Srila
Maharaj,
Ramachandra Prabhu,
Ramachandra
এবং উপস্থিত সমস্ত
all the Vaishnavas gathered, and most affectionate mothers and associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and listeners of Harikatha, and to the lotus feet and Dhamma pranams. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj ki jai, Shri Gurudev ki jai. Today is the Srimad Bhagavatam, the 5th day. All the devotees very nicely have offered their own Pushpanjali moods. There are many listeners and speakers, and they are all recipients of Srila Gurudev's mercy. But because they are short of time, it's not possible to call them all up and ask them to speak. Still, we try that you can offer to the lotus feet of Sri Gurupad Padma and Radha Govinda and Radha Raman Bihari and to the lotus feet. This is my wish. Today, the topic we will talk about, speak about, glorify today, Srimati Radhika's appearance, and we'll celebrate that festival. Gurupad Padma, you say, who is our worshipable deity? In Gaudiya Vaishnava, the worshipable deity is Vrishabhanu Nandini Srimati Radhika. Gaudiya Vaishnavas, just saying this, Gaudiya Vaishnava, this mood arises. This is the wealth of the Gaudiya Sampradaya, and our acharyas have elucidated on this, and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada and his commentaries has spoken. Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, this verse, Ramya Kachiti
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matavidam
Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad has very nicely, wonderfully, for the benefit of all living entities, has spoken the shloka. Who is our worshipable deity? Is Krishna. Is Krishna. He is the topmost goal, Vishay Vigraha, the object of our worship. It's the shelter of divine love. How we should take shelter of that under the auspicious shelter of Srimati Radhika, who is Ashray Vigraha, the shelter of that divine love. And this is the teaching of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Brajendra Nandan Shyam Sundar, Nandan Krishna. He is the Vishay Vigraha, the object of divine love. And the shelter of divine love is Srimati Radhika Thakurani. and how the Brajavasis and especially the gopis and Srimati Radhika, with which mood has served Shri Krishna. That service is known as Parakityava, Paramo mood. In this scripture, this Uptima has not been given in this scripture. Because this Paramo mood, they do not understand. And what to speak of this world, even it is not present in Vaikuntha and not possible for Lakshmi Devi. At this Parama mood, they are serving Shri Krishna. In Ayodhya, it's not possible for Sita Devi because there Ramachandra, he is the principle of the personality of rules and regulations, Maryada Purusham, following the etiquette of society. One may drown in the ocean, but he will not cross his boundaries. In this way, Sri Ramachandra is so fixed in his rules and regulations. But in that ocean, he cannot cross over the ocean of that love and affection that is present in Paramo mood. Ramachandra, he is fixed in his conjugal mood. When Ramachandra entered Janakpuri, and all the young ladies of Janakpuri, they saw the beautiful form of Lord Ramachandra, and in their mind they wanted to have Ramachandra as their husband. But Lord Ramachandra, he said, in my incarnation as Lord Ramachandra, it's not possible, because in this he is known as having only one wife, Sita, and no other. In the forest of Dandakaranya, when Ramachandra was living there, and the rishis there and the munis were performing hard austerities and chanting their Gopal mantra. This Gurudev, they attained this mantra from their Gurudev, known as Mantra Raj. It is the best of all mantras, Gopal mantra. Chanting this mantra, they attained Gopi Bhav in their heart. Sarupa Anubandha Vritti. This spontaneous, natural propensity in their heart. They did not have this Gopi body. They had a male body. And seeing Lord Ramachandra, all these rishis and munis, they ran after him. But Lord Ramachandra said, "Oh, munis, I understand your desire, but in this Ram incarnation, I cannot accept you in that mood. But by my Yogamaya in Dwarpa Yuga, when I come as Krishna, at that time you will be present in Braj, in the womb of Gopi, and you will attain a Gopi form. But by my Yogamaya potency, you will take birth in the womb of Gopi, and you will have a female body. And you will have the association of my Nitya Siddha Gopis, eternal associate. and you will be married to the gopas. And after that, by the mercy of my yogama, you will enter this paramour mood. You will perform sweet loving pastimes. Then I will accept you. How Sri Ramachandra is fixed in his position of an ideal king. This Rajendranandan Shyam Shri Krishna, and here Bal Gopal, this Bal Gopal, how beautiful form. And Gopika Kanta, which includes Chandravali and other gopis. And above that, ahead of that is Radha Kant. She is present. He is present. The worshipful deity is Srimati Radha Rani. In Vrindavana, nobody says Krishna. And I can't hear what you say. Very nice. Haribo. So Gurudev used to say, when we celebrate Janmashtami with such pomp and opulence, we should celebrate 10 times more Radhashtami. Nadacha. Radharani ki jai ho. Vishwavanu jai ho. Just see this Braj Kirtan, Ratna Lagair. Once, three times Dvaraka, 4 times Chitrakoot, 9 times Nasik, again and again Badrinath, but so many times Rameshwar. But you will not get the pleasure of Vrindavan Dham. Jai Shri Radhe.
कीरत सुता के पग पग पे प्यार यहाँ केसव के कुंजी मोटे मोटे काफी है जमुना में जल रेणुका में रामेश्वर कर करे अमित अयोध्या में वासी है गोपिन के द्वार 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 पे है हरिद्वार बद्री के वारनाथ बसत दास दासी है स्वर्गीय पुवर्ग व्यथा लेकर करेंगे क्या जानते नहीं हो हम वृंदावन वासी है जानते नहीं हो हम वृंदावन के वासी है जानते नहीं हो
Do you not know we are the residents of Vrindavana? Today, we will, at the end of this Bhagavat-saptaha, or at the end of today, we will celebrate the appearance of Srimati Radhika. If we do not, we have to all dance today, and if we don't, then we will not be able to please Srimati Radhika. Bani band kar dein?
We will close
the tap. If you do not dance, we will close the tap of water. You will have no water. Men or women, both will, or everyone will have to dance. Yesterday, very elaborately, we celebrated the appearance day. Tomorrow, we will offer 84 varieties of preparations. Everybody should bring something according to their faith. Don't go empty-handed. Don't come empty-handed. We have heard the glories of Giriraj Govardhan. We want to offer something substantial. Tomorrow we will make a nice Giriraj Govardhan, like we do in every Bhagavad Katha. We will manifest a nice Giriraj Govardhan, and we will present Maharaj ki Jai Ho, Shri Radhesha.
अभी हम छोटी सी एक कथा मैं प्रस्तुत करता हूँ. देखो, काल में भी आपने बताया.
We spoke yesterday. Vasudev Maharaj,
अपने बालक,
his son, took across the Jamuna and presented him in Gokul. When he saw Mother Yashoda, Mother Yashoda had given birth to one baby girl, but Yogamaya's one speciality. In truth, really, Mother Yashoda, she gave birth to twins, one girl, one boy. Because Srimad Bhagavatam, it has been said, Atmacho utpanna shato bhaga mane. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 5, Verse 1 and 2. O Maharaj Parikshit, Nanda Maharaj, his son, celebration, performed the Jata Sanskar to cut the umbilical cord. He called many Brahmanas, and through the Brahmanas, and by auspicious invocation, Nanda Maharaj gave so much in charity to everyone. Charity, upahar, shastration. How Nanda Maharaj, on the birthday of his son, what did Vasudev Maharaj see? He saw one baby girl, and he took that child. Our acharyas have said with this regard, Vasudev Nandan Krishna, when we crossed to Gokul, crossing the Yamuna, Vasudev Maharaj's son became unmanifest, and Nandan Krishna appeared. And this Vasudev Maharaj didn't know. Vasudev Maharaj is thinking, I am carrying my own child. In truth, this is not what happened. Our acharyas have shown the philosophical conclusion of this. And the Lord's three abodes, the Lord resides eternally. What are those three? Dvaraka, Mathura, and Vrindavana. What is known as Purna, purnatara, purnatama. Dvaraka is known as Purna, Mathura is known as purnatara, Vrindavana is known as purnatama. In this way, when Vasudev Maharaj took his son crossing the river Yamuna and reached the boundary of Vrindavan, at that time Vasudev Maharaj, Vasudev Krishna returned back to Mathura, and there he stayed there in a hidden way. You may ask, where did he go? But he stayed there in a hidden way. And simultaneously, Mother Yashoda gave birth to two, one Krishna and one Yogamaya. That Yashoda Nandan Krishna. Vasudev Maharaj thought, I was thinking, I gave my own son on the lap of Mother Yashoda, and I am taking the baby girl back to Mathura. This is, our acharyas have shown this. If we think Krishna, Nandan Krishna is purnatama, he is part and parcel. Vasudev Krishna, the part entered the whole, and our acharyas have shown this conception. If the Mathura Vasis, residents of Mathura, Krishna is Devaki's son, and Mother Yashoda only gave birth to Kumari Yogamaya. Then we can ask, if you say this, give us our daughter back and take your son. Then you would have to give back. This is not possible. And for this reason, our acharyas have said Krishna is actually the son of Mother Yashoda. So acharyas have said Dev Bhagini, Nanda Maharaj's wife Yashoda, she has two names, one Devaki and the other Yashoda. Just like you have many names. One is your Dinku and Tinku. Sinku. Whichever name, it still refers to you. Like this, Mother Yashoda has two names. It has clearly been told in Harivansa Purana and other Puranas also. Garga Samhita. In actuality, Krishna is Yashoda Nandan. if those who do not enter into the philosophical conclusion and argue fruitlessly, Jati Jananivasa. This Devaki's son. With the mother, then there would be the cutting of the umbilical cord. When a mother gives birth to a child, there's the connection, there's the umbilical cord. Thereafter, there is the cutting of the umbilical cord. This is called Jata Sanskar. But here, in the prison or dungeon of Kansa, if Devaki had actually given birth, there would be the cutting of the umbilical cord, but there was not. Nor were there any other purificatory processes. So how can we say Mother Devaki gave birth to Krishna? For this reason, our acharyas have said, in the dungeon of Kansa, there is no birth, there is appearance, prakat, appearance. The Lord can appear from anywhere. Nrsimhadev Bhagavan appeared for a pillar. Can we say that his mother and father is the pillar? Varahadev appeared from where? From the nostrils of Brahma. Can we say that the nose of Brahma is the mother and father of Varahadev? But where there is birth, where he performs his human-like pastimes, and then there is the cutting of the umbilical cord, and our acharyas have presented this Nandastu Atma Utpanne. It's clearly explained. Nanda Maharaj, how Nanda Maharaj, through the Brahmanas, performed the purificatory process. In the Brahmastuti, there's evidence. We will recite this later. In this way, Krishna's innumerable pastimes, Shukadeva Goswami spoke of. There is one other philosophical conclusions. Our acharyas, and particularly Tattva Acharya, Jiva Goswami Pad, and Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad have wonderfully presented the conception that you cannot find in any scripture. You cannot find in any sampradaya. Sit down a bit. One Deva made. There was two sons. One was Vaishya and Kshatriya. Kshatriya from Kshatriya, Sursen, and Sursen's putra, Vasudev Maharaj. Vasudev Krishna. Vasudev Krishna. Vasudev Krishna. This is the dynasty. This is the Kshatriya Vansh. Sursen, Vasudev Maharaj, and Vasudev Krishna. And on the other side, Parijanya, who is Vaishya. He is herding the cows, farming, and all business. This is under the Vaishya Kul. Parjanya. Yeah. Parjanya. Parjana's 5 sons, Upananda, Abhinanda, Sunanda, no, Abhinanda, Nanda, the third, Nanda Maharaj. His wife, Yashoda, from her womb, Supreme Personality of God, Rajendra and Shyam Sundar, took birth. Krishna. Our acharyas have given this philosophical conclusion. Nandan Krishna, or Yashoda Nandan Krishna, is the root, is the main, original Krishna. And many pastimes of this in Nitya Golok Vrindavan Dham, in the transcendental abode, Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Yashoda, and they are the eternal associates of Krishna. But very secret thing, very secret, in the transcendental world there is no birth pastime. This is quite astonishing. How will the people understand this? But through the acharyas or Goswamis, their conception. In the material world there are 2 types of persons. Those who have ordinary or gross conception, and those who have the spiritual, transcendental conception. Those who have the mundane conception cannot think beyond the mundane. Those who have transcendental spiritual conception can enter into the deep philosophical and sweet mellows. So this unmanifest abode of the Lord, one is manifest pastime, one is, and the other is Golok Vrindavan, unmanifest. Aprakat Golok Vrindavan, unmanifest Golok Vrindavan, where the pastimes of Krishna are going on eternally. That pastime is going on even now. And in this material world, in the manifest pastime, that by Yogamaya, that what is in the spiritual world is manifested here in the material world. Everybody can see, just like 5,000 years previously. Krishna did what? He appeared in Vrindavan and performed his pastime. Everybody could see Krishna's beautiful pastimes, or like human-like pastime. Then again, Krishna, 125 years in Vrindavan, Mathura and Vrindavana. Together he performed his pastime. And then after that he took to the transcendental unmanifest abode. That Vrindavan Dham is there, here in the material world. That Radhakund is there. When you go there to Radhakund, you can see Radhakund. But that pastime is not there. That Seva Kunj is there, neither one is there, Nikunja one is there, Giriraj Govardhan is there. But you cannot see the pastimes. The place is there. When you can see. And this is called drshtamana-prakasha. Our Goswami said this. We will have to listen. What is Maharaja saying? When you go now to Vrindavan, what will you see? You are sitting sitting here at Raman Bihari Gaudiya Math in Delhi. After 5 days, we'll go to Brajamanda Parikram. That Jamuna is there, that which was there. That Yamuna, where Krishna performed his boat sporting pastimes. That place is there, but those pastimes are no longer visible. The drshtamana-prakasha, but that pastime is not there. When that high-class Mahatma is there, who's reached the stage of prema, that person, by performing his bhajan, by the mercy of the Lord and of Yogamaya, they can see those pastimes manifest. That pastime is going on, but you cannot see it. By performing one's bhajan, by the mercy of Yogamaya, that pure devotee in his heart can see. Our Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying that's high caliber of Mahatma, great soul, and is able to see and absorbed in prem, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doing Nam Bhajan, and is Krishna himself manifest. Sachinandan Gaurahari is thinking himself as Radha, seeing Krishna, trying to run and catch Krishna with his sidelong glance, playing the flute with one flute in one hand. In another hand, Krishna is calling Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu is running to try to catch him, and not reaching him, Krishna disappears, calling out, Ha Krishna, Ha Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu faints. In Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavat has been described. Mean to say, that Vrindavan we go to, that Vrindavan is called drshtamana-prakasha. Try to remember drshtamana-prakasha. That place is there, but you cannot see the pastime. How will we see this pastime? We'll have to take shelter of a pure devotee and go in. we will have to go with such a pure devotee. Rangi, we should go with a loving a devotee who has loving exchanges with the Lord, a premi bhakta. And that going with such a person who will be able to tell us and show us through the pastimes, reciting the pastimes, the glories of that place, and listening to such a person, and in our heart will manifest this transcendental mood, and by the mercy of Yogamaya, you will have darshan of that lila. Who should we go with? Purnai Bhakta, Premi Bhakta. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Gaura Amar Jaisavastane Ami Pralaya Prabha. This parikram. Where there is no sadhu, then in that pilgrimage place we should not go to that pilgrimage place. Which Mahatma is not there? A Premi Bhakta. We go to these pilgrimage places just to enjoy our mind, ourselves, to recreation. Srila Narottam Das Thakur is saying that this Tirtha Yatra is only just a recreation activity. We should go with a Premi Bhakta to get the most benefit. One who is established in truth, in the different moods, and who appreciates and relishes these moods, and listens to those pastimes from their lotus mouth, and is absorbed in the moods, and pays obeisances to the dust of that holy place. In Brihad Bhagavatamritam, in the end, Narad Rishi, in the presence of the Lord, had asked for a benediction. Bhagavan said to Narad Rishi, ask for any benediction. It said, ask for anything you want. And he asked for this Vrindavan Dham that's full of prem and ras. Whoever goes there and who places the dust from that place on their head and listens to the Harikatha of your pastimes in their heart, just like in the hearts of the Braj Gopis, in their lotus red feet, they should have loving devotion to that. This benediction Narad Muni asked from Krishna. We will pay obeisances to the reciter of such Harikatha, and we pay obeisances to that place where that pastime is recited. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. So for this reason it is said, Parikshit Maharaj asked one question. Oh Gurudev, one very nicely described. Oh Gurudev, oh Brahman, oh knower of the past, present and future. Gurudev is known as Trikalagya, who knows the past, present and future. Oh my Lord, oh Brahman, please be merciful to me and show me, tell me, what's it? Hari. Nanda and Yashodas, what good fortune do they have that the Supreme Personality of Godhead took the milk from the breast of Mother Yashoda. So it is clearly presented here. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 8, verse 46. When does the milk appear in the breast of a mother? When the mother gives birth. When the Lord of the universe, the billions of universes, one who nourishes these universes, today is presented here as a small baby child and is drinking the breast milk from his mother like an ordinary child. Hearing this pastime, Parikshit Maharaj became astonished. Tell me, what did they do in their previous life? What pious activities did they perform? The result of which they were able to have the cause of all causes, whom Brahma and other demigods offer their obeisances to. Such Krishna is drinking the milk from the breast of Mother Yashoda. Punni putra bhagya bhaja. As we perform our various pious activities, the result of which we get such a son or child. Krishna, to teach us, gave many forms of charity. In the pilgrimage places, Satyabhama started to give charity. And it's a very beautiful pastime. And Satyabhama, what she think? She trying to weigh Krishna in a scale. He put Krishna in one, and she put all her ornaments on another, on the other side, and she vowed to give that much wealth to the Brahmanas. We speak of these pastimes of giving in charity that our previous kings and queens have given in charity. Here Satyabhama has created this wonderful scene where Krishna is one side of the scale, and on the other side, if she put all her wealth, gold, yet the gold was still not equal in weight to Krishna. What I have promised to do, and in this pilgrimage place, I will give in charity. But it's not possible. Satyabhama collected all the ornaments from all her Sakhis and put it on the scales. But still, Narada is saying, we do not need your gold. Narada is saying, what do I need gold and jewels for? What will the sadhu do with jewels and wealth? He needs one disciple. Shishya. Well, he needs one disciple. Krishna. I want to take Krishna as my disciple, Narada Rishi is saying. And Narada began to cry. No, you cannot take. Don't do this. Don't take Krishna away. Krishna still collected more and more ornaments, but still Krishna could not collect enough to equal the weight of Krishna. She began to cry. Do one thing. Just take one tulsi leaf and took all the gold off the scale and put one tulsi and one drop tear, and then now Krishna is equal in weight. What do I mean to say? Punya Putra, by performing various forms of pious activity, you still cannot get a Vaishnava son. We have given birth to many children, but one who has given birth to a Vaishnava son or daughter, it's not in the fortune of everyone. So this proverb, Hindi proverb, Punya Putra, Bhagya Bhaja. Bhaja means wife. Tape Raja. In the previous life of a king, they may have performed so many austerities, and now in this birth they have become a king. No less and not more. You will get what you are destined to get according to your activities. Bhaja, Tape Raja. So, Parikshit Maharaj asking this question: what did they perform in their previous life that they have attained the Supreme Personality of Godhead as their son? Giving the answer to this, Srila Vyasadeva has, in reality, Nanda and Yashoda, Krishna's eternal mother and father. When the Lord descends from his transcendental abode and performs his pastimes here in this material world, and when they came, Nanda and Yashoda, the ordinary jivas, listen carefully. Vachuta Dvaraka, two personalities thrown in Dhara, and they performed severe austerities. Brahmaji appeared, asked for a benediction. At that time, thrown in Dhara said, "O Brahman, O Bhagavan, O Lord, we want this Vatsalya, paternal affection to the Lord." They asked for their mood. They did not ask for that son. But when will that mood will come? It will come when you actually have that child. And until you actually conceive a child in you, then this mood of motherly affection or parental affection will not happen, will not occur. Santan means offspring. Child, girl or boy. Child. By we can say or adopt a child. If we adopt a child, it's not the same. You will not have that same paternal love and affection because you've not gone through the process of giving birth to that child, nor have you given them your breast milk. Here it is clearly said, established, this natural paternal, maternal affection. If you take another's child, adopt another's child, and serve that child as if it was yours, but still, that real, that original Vatsalya Bhava, parental mood, affection is not. It's an imposition. If when a cow gives birth to a calf, and naturally, and she licks that child and cleans that child and gives that calf her milk. When anybody goes near that calf, the cow attacks that person, protects the calf. This is Vatsalya Bhava. Parental mood comes naturally and it's not artificial. Vinodhara prayed to Brahmaji to have this parental mood. Yesterday we spoke of Krishna-janma-lila. Who do they worship? Narayan. They worship Narayan. Dvaraka they worship Brahma, Krishna-janma-lila, Narayan. And Narayan, they didn't ask for Vatsalya Bhava. They asked for a child as like you. They said, the Lord said, no, it's not possible to have a child like me. I will myself come as your child. So, when a mother gives birth to a child from her own womb, then in a natural way there is this Vatsalya Bhava, parental love and affection. And naturally, milk will appear in the breast of that mother. So, don't have any doubt. Until that person does not give birth, then milk will not come into their breast. And there is one very secret thing about this as well. You may laugh. Science says many things. They will give such evidence. But our transcendental spiritual science will say this milk comes from the ocean of milk, from the Lord. The Lord, He manifests through the breast of the mother this milk. The mother thinks that I am doing this, doing me. Bakri, goat. Bakri says me, goat. Like this, the mother says in pride. No, the Lord is the maintainer, nourisher, provider. This is the philosophical conclusion of our scriptures. Here, when Nanda Yashoda, this Dorn and Dhara, they merged into Nanda and Yashoda, and they tasted that Vatsalya Bhava. Lal ki jai. This is the philosophical conclusions of our acharyas. For this reason, this verse has been recited. Bhaga. This Tattva Siddhanta. Krishna is Mother Yashoda's eternal. Yashoda and Nanda are Krishna's eternal mother and father. Do not have any doubt about this. If you question of Devaki and Vasudeva, there was a recitation of Garbhastuti. Who was in the womb of Devaki at that time? We see that Devaki was pregnant and had a child. The answer to this question. This is Ansena. This is the part and parcel, part of the original Supreme Lord. Baladev Sahena, Ansena, meaning the Lord manifested His partial form in the dungeon of Kansa, in the womb of Mother Devaki. Our acharyas have given many philosophical evidences of this. And speaking Jiva Goswami Pad, when Krishna took birth, And Nanda Maharaj celebrated it in a wonderful way. Nando's Badai, welcome. Badai. It's wonderful description, pastimes. It's for these so many days. For those days, Nanda Maharaj did not give any tax to Kansa. Nanda Maharaj, considering himself to have reached a particular age, better. See, when Krishna was born, and his 6th day, early in the morning, Nanda Maharaj went to Mathura. Why? To give tax to Kansa. He was in the boundaries of Kansa's reign. If you buy land, you have to give tax. You have to give government tax. If you don't give tax, he says he's kept the tax to one side for 20 years. 100,000. Now he's paying this like Nanda Maharaj. Maharaj ki jai. We're saying this, our commentators are saying, for so many days he did not give tax to Kansa. Why? We don't have any children. We're getting old. What need is there to pay tax? But when Krishna was born, after the 6th day, early in the morning, Nanda Maharaj went to Mathura to give Kansa tax. And he gave the money to Kansa. Vasudeva went to visit the dungeon where Vasudeva and Devaki were. And the 6th day there is giving of a ceremony called Chatti on the 6th day to give some sanskars on that day. Kansa, he called an emergency meeting. Then his worshipable deity, Kankali, who had kicked him on his head so hard in his huge body, collapsed. Yesterday we spoke. Kansa tried to snatch the baby from the hands of Devaki. That Yogamaya manifested a huge form and he kicked Kansa on the head very hard that he collapsed. And Kansa saw Kali, this is known as Kankali. When we go on Mathura Parikram, there is a place called Kansa's worshipful deity known as Kankali. That is Yogamaya in reality. Yogamaya. That demigoddess with 8 arms. Lord, foolish Kansa, what will you do? How will you kill me? The person who is going to kill you is already appeared in Braj. Oh, foolish Kansa. By hearing these words from his worshipful deity, Kansa became frightened. He called all his friends, all the demons, Agasur, Bakasur, Putana, He called an emergency meeting. Sometimes when there is a situation in the country, there is an emergency meeting. You see, there is an emergency condition situation. Kans said how this Vishnu is so duplicitous. He didn't take birth in the womb of Devaki. She gave birth to a girl. And my worshipful deity, Kankali, also told me, he listened to this katha. All the asuras said, do one thing. From today, 10 days previously, and 10 days to come, any child born should be killed. Basuri. But who will do this task? At that time, this Putana, Asura's friends are such that they are also demons. Like sadhus' friends, they keep friendship with sadhus. Putana stood up and said, "Oh Kans, I will do this job." And just now, snapping my fingers, I will kill that child and come back. Where Krishna, he will not survive. Kans said, "Oh my dear sister, you look so beautiful. Who will give you a place?" How was Putana? It was very ugly. Very kurupa, ugly. You find shoes anywhere. You will not find her shoes anywhere in the market. The Rasik Vaishnavas have said, where will you go? You have to dress very nicely if you go. If your daughter is getting married, if you go without wearing shoes, you will not be allowed to the wedding. Your shoes should be matching your clothes. Just a bit. At least some nice shoes you should wear. True or not? You wear a 10 rupee jumper. At the time of a wedding, 2 years you spend preparing. The wedding is 2 years, 2024. But we're preparing from now. But what do you mean? What preparation? I don't know, because I've never married. I have to buy this, buy that. In this material world, you have to have some nice shoes. That you wear champals just like that, ordinary. If you come to the temple, come wearing some old champal. You wear nice shoes at the wedding. If you come to the temple, nice shoes, 2,000 rupees, it will disappear in 2 minutes. Hare Krishna. And now the daughter-in-law is saying, you go every day to the temple to hear Harikatha. When I go, I sleep. Daughter-in-law saying, mother-in-law saying to daughter-in-law. One day, the sadhu said, if you come to the temple, take something nice, and leave something that is bad. At that time, the old lady woke up, and because she's partially deaf. At that time, she took the best shoes that was there, not her own shoes, somebody else's. She took the best shoes, and left her old shoes. The sadhu said, what did he say? Take something that is very nice and leave something that is very bad. Look, the mother-in-law saying to the daughter-in-law, I've taken what the sadhu has said. I have taken the most wonderful thing from the katha and left the most horrible of things, my shoes. When you come to the temple, come simple. Delhi market. Here Kansa is saying, Putana, my dear sister, where will you go? Nobody will let you go into Vrindavana. The way you look, where Nanda Maharaj is celebrating the appearance of his son. You have nice dupatta, nice pair of glasses. Kya glasses? Which glasses? What type of glasses? Kis prakar ka chashma? Goggles. Nice goggles. Kansa, don't worry. Putana said to Kansa, don't worry, I will present myself in a very beautiful form. I will go and find that child. Putana came. What is Putana's qualities? Rudrashini. Shukadeva Goswami is saying, listen, the glories of Putana. She is the killer of small children. She is a PhD, a second PhD. Balaghatani, Ruda Rasana. She drinks blood. The second PhD quality. And the smell of Putana. One who drinks blood and eats meat, forgive me for saying, what would there... You will know that this person is not vegetarian because from their quality. One who eats onions and garlic, they will smell very nice. Putana, who kills babies and drinks blood, what will she smell like? You can imagine. Just imagine. What did Putana do? She made a very pleasant appearance. She knew many mantras and black magic. These are called tantrics. She made such a beautiful presentation. She kept all her bad qualities inside. she put all her dirt, put it underneath the carpet. She did not show. In the same way, what did Putana do? She hid all her dirty, bad, smelly nature. When Putana came, she presented herself wonderful. It seemed like Lakshmi Devi had come from Vaikuntha. Yeah, in Shastra, I am not speaking of my own ideas. She put one very wonderful flower from Lakshmi, and putting one flower, and very her walk, the way she walked, was very captivating. There's such a beautiful lady. Who will stop her? If one was going with a beautiful dress and well presented, nobody will stop you. Nobody's security. Maybe a security guard will stop you. Even a security guard may be hesitant to ask you who you are. Maybe some important person. If we dress like me, who are you? Move on. If I wear some nice suit, tie, and present myself, this must be a very important person. In the same way, Putana dressed in such a beautiful, wonderful way. We just walked into Vrindavana, and in the courtyard of the gopi, some gopis at that time had come. Some gopis had collected some water from the well and had come. One gopi saying to another, look, who's this beautiful woman? They're saying she's directly Lakshmi Devi from Vaikuntha. And Nanda Lala, to give her blessings to Nanda Maharaja's son. And they could not walk and weren't concentrating. And all their pots, they clashed together and broke. And all the water spilled. All the ladies of Braj were stunned. They did not even type to stop her. She went straight where Nanda Maharaja's son Bal Gopal was lying on the 6th day. And by the arrangement of Yogmaya, for some reason, Mother Yashoda had gone to another room and entered the room of Mother Rohini, and Gopal was on his own. Krishna thought to himself, in my Vaman avatar, this Putana, the daughter of Bali Maharaj, Ratnavali, she was attracted to my Vaman avatar. And the Lord knew her thoughts, that she wanted to give her breast milk to him. So now she has come, Ratnavali as Putana, to give her breast milk to me. I will certainly take that milk. But Putana has put this horrible poison, deadly poison, and smeared it on her breasts. And now Krishna is performing another pastime. Krishna thought, how wretched this person is. As in the heart of this person, there is no compassion in her heart. Trying to kill a 6-day-old baby. I don't want to see her face for this reason. Bal Gopal, he closed his eyes.
यद्यपि हम शास्त्र में कहीं नहीं लिखा है ये बाल गोपाल कृष्ण क्यों आंख बंद कर रहे हैं?
Why did Krishna close his eyes? This explanation the Vaishnavas give.
कृष्ण मन में विचार कर रहे हैं
And
ये मैं शास्त्र के प्रवर्तक हूँ
I am, Krishna is thinking,
बात करना उचित नहीं है
the upholder of religious principles. I do not kill women, diseased, elderly, diseased. I cannot kill these such. It's not appropriate to kill such persons. But Putana is terrorist. She's come to kill me. How can I kill her? Krishna closed his eyes.
और पूतना आकर के दिखाए
Putana,
उसमें तो कृष्ण बाल गोपाल अकेले ही थे और हाथ उठाए अपने गोद में ले
Putana took the child into her lap,
गोपाल की क्या की
and
पूतना ने अपने तन के प्रभाव उसके मुंह में प्रवेश कराया
Krishna took the breast and put his lips to her breast.
तुम स्वयं सांप के गड्ढे में
You have entered into the hole of the snake.
और सांप ने काटेगा इससे दोष क्या
What is harm in the snake biting you?
सांप गड्ढे में है
The snake is in the hole. If you put your hand in that hole, the snake will bite you or not. The Lord, there is no fault in myself if I take her pran. I made a promise that I will surely take your breast, but you have come to kill me. There is no fault in taking your life here. Look, Bhai Gopal, 6-day-old, and such tender lips, no teeth. She forced her breast into Krishna's mouth. Krishna thought, I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I will not die. What did the Lord do? She took her life air and her body began to flap around, shiver, shake, and she began to sweat. She had the strength of 10,000 elephants. She tried to pull Krishna away, but was not possible. Putana thought, what to do? The life is going out of her body, and she was shaking. She manifested a huge form. And what should be done? And then she thought that she would go to Mathura and get all the demons to help her to pull away this boy. Then she tried to fly in the sky. She flew and went to near Mathura. There was Kansas, a garden, Hajrash. She landed there, fell there. A huge body. She left her body. At that time, just then, Mother Yashoda, where did this sound come from? When Krishna was flying in the sky, in her demonic form, and the sand was blowing, wind was blowing. What were the Brajavasis thinking? What's happening? There's one huge demoness flying in the sky, and on her chest there's a small baby, Gopal. the life of the Brajbasis was about to leave their bodies, Mother Yashoda fainted. Somehow Mother Rohini composed her, and all the Brajavasis, seeing that Putana, and reached that place where Putana's body had landed. Here it's only described that her body, like a huge ocean, and on that body was the 6-day-old child. Then they made like a ladder to try and get Gopal, and taking that child and presented that child in the lap of Mother Yashoda. They cut the body of Putana. They thought she may come alive again, and they started to cut the body. And thousands of fire pits they made and started to burn that body. At that time, Nanda Maharaj was coming back from Mathura and saw, where is this fragrant smell coming from? Putana's body was originally very bad smelling. She's got these 2 PhDs, killing babies and drinking blood. But it's such astonishing that this body was manifesting such a fragrant smell. Just like incense. Like touching the lips of Krishna, wherever Krishna's lips they touch, that place changes completely. And now all of Braj was covered with a sweet fragrance smell. In this way, to say that whatever relationship we can develop with the Lord, and we can be touched by the Lord, then our life can become fragrant and beautiful. So this pastime is being recited. What pious activities did Putana perform? Just by dressing as a mother and externally showing what did the Lord give her. That in Golok, Mother Yashoda's maidservant. Coming to kill Govinda, Bakiyam, Bakasur's sister. And what the Lord, what position He gave her in Golok as Mother Yashoda's. Krishna is such a who does not want to perform bhajan to such a person. Others go to demigoddesses and demigods. Any demigoddess or demigod cannot give you such a position. So in Bhagavad-gita, it is said, Arjuna asked, you are the person who can give such a high position. Why do people worship demigods and demigoddesses? If you read Bhagavad-gita, you will get answers to all your questions. You can get answers to all your questions. And will be reconcile all your doubts. Gita, Krishna is saying, those living entities who are living in this material world are enamored by the illusory energy and worship the demigods and demigoddesses. They do not what is good for them, what is not good for them. And therefore they go to here and there. And then they get kicked and then they come back. If you worship one, then the other becomes upset. This is one proverb in Hindi. Perform bhajan to the Lord. I'm not criticizing the worship of demigod. But you'll get tired and you'll have to come and take shelter of the Supreme Lord, Govinda. Govinda will give you everything. Now people are fighting, fasting so much. I praise them. For 9 days, they do not eat anything. This lady who has decorated this place, she does not eat anything. I take some fruit in the evening. I drink a little water. For 9 days, she will live on fruits only. Very nice, your austerities. Now do a little. I'm telling you to join, not to renounce. What do I have to join? Do one more day. Ekadashi. Ekadashi will come. Ekadashi. Do Ekadashi. Bihar. Lalaki Jai Ho. 9 days you have just survived on fruits. Just add one more day. You will attain the fruits of so many lifetimes of performing this Navratri Vrat. You don't have to leave anything. Just add Ekadashi. Ekadashi. Haribo. Raise both hands. Do Ekadashi. That fruits you will get from fasting Navratri, you'll get by performing Ekadashi. This Putana is not ordinary. Ratnavali. Why she got this high position? Why? Whether you perform bhajan or not, one who has a relationship with a devotee, the Lord says, I will deliver that person. What is the secret in this? Listen carefully. This Putana was Ratnavali, Bali Maharaja's daughter. What was Bali Maharaja's relationship? was Prahlad with Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad is रहने दो, बैठ जाओ, नहीं, बैठो, यहाँ बैठो, छोड़ो, Nishingadev. I'm giving one benediction. Whoever comes in your dynasty, I will deliver them. Lal ki jai ho. This very beautiful philosophical conclusion. One who can associate with the devotee of the Lord and develop a relationship with them, the Lord will not. Nishingadev promised to Prahlad, anybody who comes in your dynasty, I will deliver them. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Kazi, I am giving you one promise, you will be delivered, whoever comes in your dynasty. Kazi also said, in Chaitanya Charitamrita said, whoever comes in my dynasty, who criticizes Vaishnava, I will renounce them. I will break the relationship with them. Lal ki jai. There are many pastimes of Krishna. There's Kirtan bhi hai. Badai bhi hai. We will present Srimati Radhika. We will also present Srimati Radhika's appearance. They've presented a nice presentation. We'll also celebrate Srimati Radhika's appearance. So we will enter into Srimati Radhika's pastime. We will just one pastime of Krishna, Putana. There are so many. One day's pastime. One day's pastime. How can we cover all the pastime? There are many pastimes of Krishna. And now we will speak our worshipful deity's appearance. Narad Rishi himself was traversing the universe when he reached Nanda Gokul. And they were celebrating Nanda Utsav. Narad Rishi, where Krishna has appeared, his potency, Ladini Shakti, must also have appeared somewhere. This Shastra, it is said, there is no difference between Shakti and Shaktiman, possessor of energy, and the energy itself. Just speak a few words. Like fire, there is the potency to burn. It's not separate. In the same way, where Krishna is present, then Srimati Radhika, his potency, Haladini Shakti, will also be present. Narad Rishi, traversing the universe, came. Ravel. Gurudev used to say, Radhaji's appearance in different kalpas, she appeared and in different kalpas, in different ways, in different places. Just read one small book of mine, Madhusmita Shri Radha. The pastimes of Srimati Radhika, Brahmanda Puran, Brahma Vaivarta Puran, and collecting some information from different Puranas. Radhaji's in many pastimes I've collected and presented in this book.
Also now English
In English, we are transcribing in Hindi.
क्योंकि आपने और कौन सा कहाँ पढ़ के ब्रह्म वैवर्त पुराण
Where will you find Brahma Vaivata Purana? Where will you find Brahmanda Puran? And if you read this one book, all of these pastimes of Srimati Radhika's appearance you can get from Chaitanya Chaitamrita, from Srimad Bhagavatam, and churning all of these books. A very nice book. And it is presented that in one kalpa, Srimati Radhika, she appeared from fire. In another kalpa, Srimati Radhika appeared from an egg. And Vrindavana Maharaj performed austerities. And he found one egg. And with its egg, looking at this egg broke. And Srimati Radhika appeared. And this many... and other kalpas, Srimati Radhika appeared from a lotus flower. And another kalpa, she appeared in Varsana as the daughter of Vrindavana Maharaj. And in the pond of Vrindavana Maharaj in Varsana, where every morning Vrindavana Maharaj used to go and bathe. And in that kund, on the lotus, and a beautiful baby girl appeared. And in other kalpas, Srimati Radhika, she appeared from the womb of Mother Kirtida. And Gurudev says, in this kalpa, where Radhaji appeared, and near Mathura, near Jamuna, in that Jamuna, from a lotus flower, Rani ki jai ho. Raval, in the town of Raval, there is a beautiful temple there. You are going here and there. How many people have been to Raval? Did you go to the place of Chandravali there? There nearby, there people go there. If you don't go with Gaudiya Vaishnavas, you will not know that place of Srimati Radhika's appearance. On the left hand side, this is Kali Yuga. Maya is like that. Oh. The case. Madhusmita Rani ki jai. This Brahma Git and in Hindi and Bhakti Bhakta Bhagavan. You'll have to go to the place of Srimati Radhika. Our Gurudev used to say, this Brajamandal, he clearly explained in this kalpa, Srimati Radhika appeared in Raval. This is known as the Upadhi, the residential place of Srimati Radhika. When you can see such astonishing things there, you can see directly Srimati Radhika and Krishna's Swarup. Two trees, one dark and one white, and Srimati Radhika's temple nearby. One transcendental place. If you stay in that place, live in that place, Srimati Radhika will appear in your dreams, entering this pastime. Narad Rishi, traversing the world, appeared in Raval. She must be present here somewhere. Early in the morning. In Radhaji, what time did she appear? During Brahma Muhurat. 1 hour 36 minutes before sunrise. Vrishabhanu Maharaj, early in the morning, during Brahma Muhurat, was bathing in the Jamuna. Beautiful place. Jamuna was flowing. It was very still. Jamuna's water had taken the complexion of blue, and flowers blossomed, and birds started to sing. On the animals and birds living on the banks of the river became very happy and started to dance. The trees started to bear fruit, and those branches of those trees, they tried to kiss the surface of the water. The bumblebees, they started to roam here and there. Peacocks started to sing and call, and cuckoo birds started to sing. Where Krishna's Sarup Shakti, Haladini Shakti appeared. This is not imagined. There is no poetry in this. This is actuality. Prakriti Devi, Mother Nature, arranged a beautiful atmosphere with sweet breeze blowing. One Vrishabhanu Maharaj dipped once, dipped twice, and third time, and saw a beautiful lotus flower, a beautiful girl. Right. And she had no clothes on her body, and she had just one belt around her waist. She was sucking her toe. Her eyes, in some kalpas she had her eyes open, in some kalpas she had her eyes closed. Her eyes being closed are explained by our acharyas. I will go, but you have to, Krishna said, you will go before. But Srimati Radhika said, I will not open my eyes until I see you. So, this is not any apasiddhanta in this. What did Vrishabhanu Maharaj see? A beautiful baby girl. Seeing which Vrishabhanu Maharaj became stunned, and ecstatic symptoms appeared in his body. And this is the effect of having darshan of Srimati Radhika. Jaldi quickly picked up that girl and put her to his chest. Daili Vidhi Navashashileke Vita Sakhi Guna Ramita Vishake De Radhe Madhava Deite. In this kirtan it is described how Vrishabhanu Maharaj begot Srimati Radhika and brought the child to his wife Kirtika Sundari, who then, having attained such a beautiful child, became immersed in bliss. At that time, Narad Rishi appeared and appeared there in the home of Vrishabhanu Maharaj. Narad Rishi, he said, "Oh Vrishabhanu Maharaj, did you get a child Vrindavana Maharaj thought, oh, how can I present this child to Narad Rishi? A beautiful golden complexion child. He was afraid that somebody's bad vision would fall upon her. For this reason. Yes, he said, yes, I have. I have one boy. At that time, Vrindavana Maharaj bought Sridham. Narad Rishi thought, knowing the past, present and future, there must be a girl that was born to you. And Vrindavana Maharaj being non-duplicitous, yes, I have a daughter also. This jewel that I have attained, please give me darshan of this child. And Vrindavana Maharaj, thinking to himself that this sadhu has come, must give her his blessings to my child. By the blessings of the sadhu, there is all auspiciousness. In Sara Dipika, one should perform swasti vachan, auspicious invocation. This is called swasti vachan. And auspiciousness will befall. Vrindavana Maharaj, what did he do? Narad Rishi, what did he say? Became absorbed in his deep moods, seeing the child. We need some ingredients for this auspicious invocation. What ingredients? You need rice, flowers, haldi, and some other things, and flowers. And Vrindavana went to get these ingredients and left the child with Narad Rishi. And Narad became absorbed. At that time, Lalita and all the Manjaris appeared around Srimati Radhika. And Srimati Radhika took a form of a young, youthful 14-year-old girl. Lalita Devi, Jaldi, come and quickly perform this. Vandite, Shokahari, Vilasam, Prajendra Sunu Sangate, Rakari Shishiham, Tripakatakshavach, Takotu Vishnu Lokanam Radhaji, Himadrija Chirinchaja Varaprit Aparasit. She sang this whole stuti. In that time, Vrindavana had come. Seeing this, or just before, all the Sakhis disappeared. Srimati Radhika started to suck her toes. Beautiful. Narad Rishi playing her Vina. Narada Vina. Radhika Nirvanam. In this way, Narad Rishi absorbed
और राधा कृष्ण के वाचन विज्ञान ये सब बहुत सुंदर विवरण दिया गया। आज राधा जी की
Today we will celebrate Srimati Radhika's
जैसे अपनी परंपरा है वो अच्छा
is there in our Gaudiya conceptions. Our tradition in this Western tradition is to cut cake with a knife. Our Sanskriti, our culture is not to cut. We have to do arti. Don't go towards darkness. Go towards the light. Still, people, Vishwanath Chakravarti is saying, if you, it's not an offense because of to attract people, we have to do these things. Today there will also be a cake cutting ceremony. And now we'll have Srimati Radhika's celebration. Hari Lal ki jai, Rani ki jai, Jai Shri Radhe Shyam, Shri Radhe Shyam. Today is Srimati Radhika's appearance, and tomorrow Govardhan, Giriraj, Govardhan. All Krishna's pastimes which have not been recited, we'll try to recite. Tomorrow we'll have Giriraj pastime. We'll have nice Giriraj Govardhan. And everyone, wherever of your capacity, please bring any preparation. Like one drop of water can create a whole ocean. This whole place can be filled. Beto. Dekho. In Braj. Dekho. Chiki Jai. So Mangalwar. So Mangal Tuesday we'll perform a fire sacrifice here. Because in the morning at 10 o'clock at night we will give this katha rest. And come on, Nila. Getting pushed back. And do Havan, fire sacrifice. Everyone should be present. Then we will get the fruits of this katha. Go Premanande.
रावण ने प्रकट हुई और कीरत मैया गोस्वामी में नाई को जन्म है। पहले ये कवित्व है, बहुत ही भाव में उसके बाद दिखाई आ रहा करूंगा। एक बार हाथ ऊपर करेंगे महोत्सव की धाम जननी जिन जाई पे मोती तेरे द्वार पे ठाई, आंगन करे सफाई, पार ब्रह्म की कृष्ण तिहारी, रज में लोट लगाई। धन्य हमारा भाग्य लाली, तो पीत लगाई। श्री हरिवंश पावल हमने त्रिभुवन की भिखाई। पाछे पाछे लागो डोले प्यारो कुंवर कन्हई। धन्य धन्य वृषभानु लाल रसिकन बधाइए बाबा, ये भैया बधाइए।
बुलाओ बुलाओ। बैठो बच्चों, बैठो।
सभी लोग बैठ जाइए। कृपया सभी लोग अपने स्थान पर बैठ जाइए। Everybody please sit down. हरे कृष्णा।
जल्दी करो थोड़ा, फिर पुजारी जी का आदेश हो जाएगा आरती के लिए। जय जय श्री राधे। आ गई क्या लाडली जी? आ रही हैं, जल्दी करो। राधे राधे। दशभान महाराज की, ईलद मैया की, श्रीराम भैया की, गुरुदेव की लाडली की, संतन हित जय जय श्री राधे। राधा रानी जन्म महोत्सव की जय जय श्री राधे। लाली आई रे बरसाने चलो